Hi, Libra. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. Oh, geez, I got to turn up the volume. I just remembered it was way down. There we go. All set. So, I hope you're doing well. This is your February Cartomancy. Cartomancy is the art of reading the regular playing cards. 8 of hearts on the bottom. That's love talk. Well, friendly talk, flirting, perhaps. Whoa. Ooh, yeah, I think it could be love talk. We have the Queen of Spades and the Jack of Hearts that just jumped out. So I feel like this is right around your energy right now. The Queen of Spades is the single not by choice. She could be separated, divorced, or widowed. Or she could be maybe not like separated, but just not in a relationship. She's single. Sometimes she has a chip on her shoulder, or she's still wearing her pain from what she's been through, her experiences. She also could have very dark eyes, dark features, dark skin, dark hair. But the Jack of Hearts, now, one possibility is this person has a child that is fair haired, doesn't look like them at all, could look like the father or the other sex. The other thing is this is someone love talking. This is someone that has a lot of feelings. It's Cupid. It's Lance romance or Laureen romance, however you want to look at it. But this is you could be dating, you could be just putting yourself out there, perhaps. Okay. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what else is going on for you. I'll pull down the thing a little bit so you can see. I'll pull these down a bit here so you can see a bit better. I know you can't see everything, but only someone's just a squealing their tires out there. And it's pretty cold here. It's not like summer. I'm in Canada, by the way, southeastern Ontario. Okay, so here in your present energy, you have the Four of Diamonds, the Ace of Spades, and the Ace of Hearts. Isn't that funny? Because the Ace of Spades means something has ended, a situation, a relationship, a job, something. But it's made way for something new to begin. Now there's space and energy for new love to come in. You could have sold your home also and are moving into a new home. You could have, left one and are entering another. It's a decision you had to make. It looks like you had to make a decision. You had to give up one thing to have the other. It's just simple. And the decision could have been financial. Maybe you needed the money because sales are like to sell a house, you can make a lot of money right now. But then you have to replace it with something else. So that will also cost a lot of money. So it could be a financial decision you need to make here, or maybe it's the reason is financial that you decided to move on from the situation. You also could be moving from like a home to an apartment, decided to just change how you're living, in what kind of thing. So coming in, you have the Three of Diamonds, the Jack of Spades, and the Four of Clubs. There's something good that's happening here for you financially. Part of a wish is coming true. There's something going your way, and things things are kind of starting to come together. There, you could have like some sort of snag financially. The Jack of Spades is trouble or bad news. This is some sort of trouble. And again, you're faced with another decision. This is about your stability. And this also could be about the work that you're doing. You could be thinking about changing jobs, changing careers, doing something you feel a little more passionate about, more creative. It's not mundane, like, factory work or something. Maybe there's you want a change in that. Like there could be, like, you could have been heading in an era, had a focus in an area, and you came upon some trouble, like, oh, now they have new red tape to do that, or now you have to have this extra schooling to do that, and you're like, well, I don't want to do any of that stuff. That's too complicated. I didn't realize it was going to be complicated like that. So you may decide to change direction. You may think, I don't think I want to do that now. I've decided I'm going to go for this to have a beauty salon. I'm not going to go for an accountant now. It's too many regulations, and I want to go to beauty school, or I want to start a gardening company, or whatever. You know what I mean? So there's some sort of snag with your dream, like the plan you had. Okay. And once you start to put it into action, you find the snag, and you're like, I don't know if this is going to work, actually. All right. Above you, you have the 7 of spades, the 8 of clubs, and the 3 of spades. There is an obstacle here, and it's in the communication. Somewhere in the communication, you hear something, or someone says something that is going to make somebody cry. Could be you cry, somebody. There's an obstacle in your way. Now I want to tell you, this is what you're hearing about with this Jack of Spades. This is a small obstacle. It's only a 3. You can get around this. It's not a 10. There's not 10 spades in a line here. This is a 3. This is something that you can get around, but I'm telling you, it's in the communication at work. You could have a bully at work, or someone that is pressuring you, pushing you, negative talking you, gaslighting you. So, when we have this people like this in our lives, we'll get pushed to a point, and then we'll say something, or we'll not say something. We'll just leave. Hi there. How you doing, Carrie? And like, I used to have a bully, and I remember we went to a yard sale. We were at a yard sale, and she had said to me, oh, here's a pair of fat pants for you. And instead of getting upset and getting up, I said, wow, how very nice of you to say that to me. So I took her bad comment and I put it right back in her lap. She tried to put it on me and make me feel like shit. And I just put it right back at her. I didn't, I didn't sling another piece of dirt at her. I just said very politely, that was really nice of you to say that to me. And so it was like not accepting that, but it was a slap in the face to her, because I put it right back in her lap. And so this is a strategy that you can use. Like, there's somehow you got to work with your communication to get over this, around this. Maybe you're taking things to heart, perhaps, that people are saying, that could be hurtful or pushy, or I don't know. But so you need to work on perhaps your not your armor. I don't like to call it armor. I like to call it a sweater. It's a light, very light armor. It just feels good. You can wrap up in it, and a little bit more of that around you to protect you, so all these things aren't hurting you so badly. And so you can work on how you hear it, and you can work on how you respond to it. So, and I think it mostly bothers you because you think about it a lot after, and it keeps re-hurting you, you know. Oh, I see. I like the way you put that. Okay, so and by the way, I see two aces, so I'm expecting two tens at the very least, and here's the first one. Now, I like this because it looks like right now in your energy, you're having some challenges, some struggles, some obstacles. But here is the 10 of diamonds, the 7 of hearts, and the 9 of diamonds. Like I said, I'm not surprised to see a 10. Tens are a conclusion where we're wrapping up something in our lives. It could be a stream, a financial stream for you. But when we have tens, it's because we're ready to open a new door, and we're ready to leave that behind, shed that skin, so that we can grow a new layer of skin. Like think of a snake in that way. They shed their old skin so they can grow a new one, a fresh one, more beautiful. I like this. This could be a diamondback snake. But anyway, this is, and also could be, you could get an amount of money for some sort of work you're doing or at work, because this is the work pile. This is the you how you your creative energy. It could be what you do for work, your hobby, um, or like how you contribute. So you may be getting some sort of money, a windfall, a big amount of cash uh, at one time. I feel like it's at one time. This is going to make you very happy, dream come true, wish come true. You could be the envy of others, it's saying, okay? Well, you probably will be the envy of others because all of a sudden it's raining money on you, or you've had a stroke of luck, or something come in. Okay, it's really good. It's around what you do for work. This is your exterior energy, and you have the 5 of spades, the jack of clubs, and the 9 of spades. I think you're going to change your friendships. I think you're making changes in your life, and who you consider friends and who you don't. That you could, I think you're giving up friendships. This says a loss. Usually fives are a loss, but it's also how we're making changes in our lives. And I think you're shuffling some people in the seats. When you think of relationships as a theater, and you're on the stage, and the people in the first row are the very most important people to you that you love and trust. The second row, second most important people, and the people that you don't really trust at all, but you still talk to, are up in the balcony. But as life goes on and we change and grow and other people do, we move people around in this theater, and they change importance. And some people that were in the front row, we move back a couple rows. And there's others that have changed and become closer to us, and we move them up a couple rows. You know what I mean? So I think you're changing the relationships in your life, the people that you're allowing around you, um, that in your energy, because I think your very health depends on it. I also think you have a friend that could be having some sort of health challenges, whether it's physical health and mental health, spiritual health. I'm not sure, but difficulties. They're also going through change, big change. You know, in fives, we realize that something's not going right. Something's not working here. So we need to change it. We can't complain about where we are if we're not really willing to make changes or adjustments, or at least look at it, assess it. So in this situation, yeah, because this is affecting your health, your mental health, your spiritual health, maybe even your physical health, because sometimes when our mental health is really bad, it affects our physical health too. So I think this is, it looks all negative, but I think it's a good thing because you're reframing what friend means. I think you allowed a lot of people in your life that were maybe unhealthy. And just because they've always been around since public school or high school, or they've always lived in the neighborhood, you've always tolerated them. But I don't think you're going to do that anymore. I'm not saying you're going to go out and tell everybody to piss off and, none of that stuff. But I just don't think you're going to give your energy like you did before. If they said, come over, you jump, you jumped. I just don't think you're doing that. You're savoring your energy for your dreams, your desires, your other people's desires and emergency aren't going to become yours. You're focused on you, okay? Because I think who you have around you, who you have in your energy is crucial. I think it's crucial to you right now, okay? You're at a precipice right now of change and you're ready for new, but there's things that you need to give up. Look at this, another ace. You're ready for new. And this is the foundation. Look at this. You have a king and queen of clubs, or clubs. This is a couple. This is a new beginning. This could be a contract, an agreement that is made. These people look related or like they're a couple. They're it feels like an agreement or a contract. It could be a new stream of income that you've been offered. Um, you could be, I don't know about teaming up with this person. Um, it feels to me like I gotta tell you, it feels like a contract. I feel like, so if it's a job, it could be a 3-month agreement. If it's like piecework, they might want 1,000 pieces. You got to make 1,000 of these for them. Something like that. Like I feel like it's an agreement of some sort that these two people are going in on. The king and queen of clubs are both creative, friendly, and this is very different from the other people you were allowing in your life. Now you're open to new energy, friendly, creative, supportive, um, about growth, turning a seed into a plant. These people are about. They might also have a golden eye, is what I want to call it. a golden eye, an eye for opportunity. They can see when something's missing in a market and fill that niche. They might have that kind of golden eye, these people. So they might have a golden eye for whatever it is you do, you make, or an opportunity to feel a niche and you're involved somehow, okay? Um, but it's an opportunity definitely for a new stream of income. Your surprise pile. Six of Spades, King of Hearts, and Two of Hearts. So this person, did I say King of Spades? No, I didn't. I said King of Hearts. Okay, this person is a very kind-hearted person. Okay, they're fair, they're helpful, they're nurturing, they're sweet, and they're probably also sensitive. Okay, now I think you have a past with this person, perhaps, because it seems like they made a bad move in the past. Okay. This person could have blue eyes and light hair, or they just could be the apple of your eye. You are in love with them, fond of them, attracted to them, something. But I feel like there's a history there here between you and this person. They could return from the past, just like that Genji just did at the door. Um, there could have been a breakup in the past, a bad move, and on both sides, you're not innocent either. So, and so they could return and want to get back together. Okay. They want to become a couple. They want to reunite. They want a passionate encounter. Okay. So you're not expecting this. I think this is someone that you could have had a breakup with or a falling out with. Okay. If it's not a romantic partner, it could be a family member that you had a falling out with, and now they want to make up. They realize it's silly. You were both, you know, both parties. Anyway, they could be willing to apologize, but they at least want to get together to try and work it out. Seeing 555. Isn't that interesting? Well, there's 1 5 in here. I have been two-way. I got to tell you, I haven't seen it in a while, but every once in a while I do. I've been seeing 555. That's interesting that you say that. You have 1, 2, 3, 3 aces here, but only 1 10. Okay. So, I do like that you have this 5 here and you're making these changes. It could be difficult for you at first. It could be hard, could be challenging, but you're doing it and it's going to be very healthy for you, I think. Well, you might not be interested. I'm not saying you're going to go for it for sure, you know, or you may let them make up, but you don't want to be together necessarily. Maybe you can be friends now instead of hate each other or have this, that kind of, yeah, because there's definitely distance and disagreement or someone made a bad move. Whatever they did, and you were like, no, that's the line, see you later. Nuh-uh, they could have changed, this person, because they could have had some old hurts, from the past. They never changed their feelings. They've always been in love with you or you them. But they went through, like in this separation, while separated, they've had some time, to experience being single for one thing. And, distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? We realize what we had sometimes, or they will, So, and maybe it's not your ex, Diana. Maybe it's someone, because this is a surprise. You don't expect this. And you're probably sitting there thinking, oh, I know who that is. That's, but I don't think it is. It's not usually who you think it is. Okay. And I've tried to do this quite a few times myself when I'll think, oh, that's Tom, or that's Dick, or that's Harry. I know. But it isn't. It's Wilfred or Andrew, or I don't know. I'm like, oh my God, I never expected to see that person. So it's that kind of surprise, like it's not who you think it is. It's not Tom, it's not Dick, and it's not Harry. Oh, I just dropped something right there. And these cards, I love them because they have a funny way of the right cards coming out for the reading. And there, you got two. Ooh, I like this. Isn't that funny? Eh? Both of these are about birth. Both of these. The rabbit represents fertility and being able to expand and be abundant and grow, right? Fertility. And then you have the Earth Mother, which is the very essence of fertility itself and birth, and also nurturing, right? This is nurturing. Don't forget the Earth Mother, which is like the Empress, is about protection too. She protects her baby, nothing's going to touch this. She saves all the best of herself, her best all everything she eats, the nutrients all go to the baby. Everything goes to the baby. All it's protected in every way. So let's have a look at what this says. In some ways, and also this is about spring. So this is very soon. Spring is just around the corner. And it says, see your seeds grow. And then who nurtures the seed? Who makes it grow? But the Earth Mother, and protects it. I think this is partly what you're doing for yourself, what you're subjecting yourself to. And I think you're protecting yourself more. You're not exposing yourself or engaging in things that aren't the best for you to protect you. And then the see your seeds grow. So let's have a look at what the book says. Okay, so I want to read the spring one first. Spring is the time for renewal, which you have a lot of here with these aces. Renewal. And it's when things come back to life from the long winter. Also, around that time, the reason you see the rabbit is because, you've heard of spring fever. And we all start getting a little randy about that time. And, it's funny. It's funny that this came up because I was just saying to my niece today, don't be surprised if old flames start getting a hold of you. Because what will happen is, people start feeling the spring fever and they'll think, oh, I wonder how Susan's doing. I wonder how Diane's doing. I haven't talked to her for ages. I'll bet she's looking just hot as can be. And so they'll call up all their own old flames first, because it doesn't take as much energy because there's already old established relationships there. And then if that's not successful, they'll go to meet the new ones, trying something new. But this is very much suggesting renewal, because spring, we have it every year, So it's again and again a repeated cycle. So there could be someone coming back trying to renew. Love is in the air every time. Da-da-da-da. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay. See your seeds grow. Embrace the change that is on the horizon. Allow your dreams to become realities. Spring is an exciting time because it has so much potential. Animals are coming out of hibernation, flowers are pushing up through the soil, and the days are getting lighter and brighter. The spring card features a wild hare because in Celtic animal medicine, the hare brings intuition and rebirth. Hares are highly fertile beings, and so their medicine can bring dreams to life. I love that. And, notice that it's jumping through the dream catcher, right? And the dream catcher filters our dreams, and it helps bring them to life because it carries them out to the creator. You are ready to bring to life all of your ideas, inspirations, and projects. When this card appears, you are moving into a space that allows you to really grow, expand, and create in a way you've never done before. There are opportunities for abundance, including financial growth, and if you're starting something new, prepare for a major expansion in your life and soul. When the spring card arrives in the future position of the spread, or as the last card of the reading, it can also indicate the coming spring will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. So it is the second last card in the reading. It's the last cards I pulled out. Now we're going to talk to the Earth Mother. She's way back here in the beginning. There she is. So, allow yourself to be cherished. Earth Mother is protecting you with a shield of love and light. Earth Mother is the female counterpart to Sky Father. It's auspicious to receive this card because, in the eyes and heart of the Earth Mother, you are her child. She is highly protective of her baby and will give you everything you need to grow and expand. Earth Mother is only covered by leaves in this card, showing the vulnerability of the earth. Every day she experiences challenges that she has to adapt to and overcome. Her energy represented by the symbol of the pagan triple goddess, Maiden, Mother, Crone. Behind her can help you adapt as the changes of life come your way. That's very interesting, because you have a few threes here in your reading, eh? And the threes, are the triple. It's the triple spiral. Hey, Carmela, the triple spiral. And the spirals are growth, they're expansion, right? And so, and I love that it said Maiden, Mother, Crone, because we evolve. We can't stay young girls forever. And eventually we evolve into teenagers and then eventually young women. We can't stay teenage forever, but these days a lot of people are trying to. But anyway, each role is important for us to step into and accept because it has responsibilities, important responsibilities, because now we're the role model for those young girls that we were once, right? And we're to help guide them into womanhood. And then the crone helps the mother, helps the mother guide the mother through motherhood. So we all are helping the next woman along in the cycle of evolution. I know that's really deep. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently. But you are now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to a place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Earth Mother is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you're a child of light, and it's important you know that and feel loved. If you have had challenges with your mother or with being a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based on love. And that's what the earth mother does, is she loves. She loves plants, she loves animals, she nurtures it, loves it, and makes it feel loved. You ever talk to your plants? Hi, baby. Oh, you're doing so well. You're giving it love. That's what earth mother does. You talk to your children like that. Your car, oh baby, you name your car. You know what I mean? And that's giving it love. And I just love that they're both about this renewal, making your dreams come true. I think you're giving yourself love for a change, because you probably nurture others a lot, and you're protecting some sort of creative project, perhaps, that it's your baby. You've been working on it, and you're ready to bring it to life, maybe in the spring, maybe around March, around the solstice. You'll be ready at that time to launch. You may be ready to launch at that time. Isn't it really beautiful, Diana? I love these cards. These cards are the ancestors and angels and ancestors, pardon me. And they're really nice. Some of them are you can relate to so much, and they just have a real deep meaning, and can relate. Did I say relate again? Sometimes I talk so much, I just talk too much. Anyway, Libra. Oh, Janelle's coming back. Well, see? Yeah, someone could be coming back around, wanting to get back together, or at least repair the mistake they made. They feel they don't want you to think that they hate you, or they just don't want that bad blood between you. So you may get together, or you may just patch it up and be able to be friends again. Okay. Anyway, Libra, I love you so much. I hope you have a really good month. This is the Chinese New Year, too, that we've just gone through, where we've entered the new space, the renewal officially, right? And so it's go time. February is very much release time and go time. We're on your mark, go. By March, you should be in action, I think. Okay, I have no doubt. Anyway, love you so much. Reborn, you got it. Love you so much. Hit all the buttons if you don't mind and help me. And you can comment, absolutely comment, and let me know how you felt about the reading. If you want to get a hold of me for a reading, you can write to me at tinkertarotreadings@gmail.com. Also, if you're in the Kingston area, Kingston, Ontario, Canada, I will be appearing at the Travel Lodge on the 25th, 26th, and 27th of February at the Galaxy Psychic Fairs. You can look at that. You can look that up at galaxypsychicfair.com, and you can see some of the other readers that are going to be there, but you'll see my little face on the Kingston event. I'm going to join some of the other events as well, but I just want to know if you're in the Kingston area and want to see me, meet me in person, I'll be there. All right. I love you so much, and take care, and talk soon. Bye now.